Bart Conner he was born in Morton Grove, Illinois, and when he was 8, he discovered that he could walk on his hands as easily as he could walk on his feet. We don't know how he discovered this, but he did. And he said it wasn't much use to anybody, but he was in constant demand, at social events. And then he discovered he could walk up and down stairs on his hands as well. Again, he said it wasn't much use, but it made him popular at parties. When he was 10, his mother spoke to the school and said, look, I think Bart should go to the local gymnasium. And they agreed, so they took him to the local gymnastics center downtown. And Bart said when he walked through the door of the gymnasium, it changed his entire life. He was 10, by the way. I said, in what way? He said, to me, it was like Santa's grotto and Disneyland. I said, in what way? He said, well, there were ropes, wall bars, trampolines, trapezes, vaulting horses. He said it was intoxicating. Tell me, is that how you feel when you walk into a gymnasium? Do you find it intoxicating? Looking round, not all of you, I think, honestly, but I don't. I do not find it intoxicating to be in a gymnasium. On the contrary, I need to get intoxicated if I spend more than 10 minutes in a gymnasium. But he loved it. And he went every day. 8 years later, he walked onto the mat at the Montreal Olympics, representing the United States in the male gymnastics squad. He went on to be the most decorated male gymnast in American history. He is married now to Nadia Comaneci. Do you remember her? First perfect 10 in women's gymnastics. They live in Oklahoma, which is where I met them. They have a wonderful little boy called Dylan, after Bob Dylan. Why not Bob? It's what comes from spending your life upside down, I should think. I don't know, but they have their own gymnastics center, and Nadia and Bart are key members of the World Special Olympics movement. So between them, they've helped to liberate the athletic capabilities of tens of thousands of people with special needs. Now, here's the thing. None of that would have happened. None of that would have happened if Bart's mother hadn't decided to take him to the gymnasium. She could have said to Bart, when he was 10, listen, Bart, can we stop it with the hands thing? Like, we're over it. Get on and do your homework. But she didn't. She saw there was some potential here, or at least that it was something that brought him alive, and she encouraged him. But even so, this is my second point, even so, when she took him to the gymnasium and they opened the door to the gymnasium, she couldn't have anticipated the path he was about to take, the life he was going to lead, could she? She couldn't have seen along the road and said, well, I know how this is going to play out. And the reason she couldn't is that life is not linear. I'm sure, in fact, I've spoken to Bart about it. I know she did not think, when they decided to go to this gymnasium, look, here's Bart. He can do this hands thing. I understand there's this girl in Romania, and I have a Bob Dylan album. My whole plan is coming together beautifully. What happens is you create a life, you create a business, you create a community on the basis of discovering your talents, your interests, your passions, and being willing to take opportunities or not. There is not a path that you can anticipate for anybody in their life. You can't anticipate your children's path. You can't foresee the future accurately. The truth is that there is no path. Every path is unique, and it emerges as you take it. You create your path as you walk along it. You don't follow a path. You bring it into being by living it.